Hey guys, what's going on? Blazinblevins here. So for the last couple days, I've been doing a lot of research trying to find out as much information as I can about scavengers. Now I did come across a couple articles written about a month ago from Eurogamers, PC Gamers, and Polygon where Josh sits down and discusses scavengers, and it gives a little bit of insight into the direction and what the game is going to be like. Now, if anyone knows anything about Josh, you know that he has a lot of experience with the Halo franchise, which he does reference quite a bit. He talked about the Halo 5 Warzone and what he liked about the player versus enemy in that game, but it didn't quite fit what he had in mind. So basically, what it was 24 players split between two teams with 50 AIs fighting for objectives inside maps, right? But they found some limitations within the Xbox hardware. There are a few things from the Polygon interview that I want to touch on real quick. When asked about survival games or about scavengers in general, Josh had this to say. Survival games right now inhibit a kind of spectrum between the cartoony, low-stakes scenarios provided by Fortnite and the hyper-realistic, high-stakes scenarios found in Escape from Tarkov. Holmes said that the goal for scavengers is to be more near the middle of that spectrum, leaning ever so slightly toward Tarkov. Now, what's really interesting, if anyone has any experience playing Tarkov, you start off each match by, with your loadout, you go into an area, like split up into sections, and then you gather resources or you try to find supplies and then you try to escape, which is exactly how Holmes describes scavengers in this statement. He says scavengers gameplays will be session based, but the length of the round and the number of players are still up in the air. Now, continuing on that thought in the PC Gamer article, he says this: players will begin each game by equipping their scavenger, exploring the wild, fighting and allying with other human players to complete objectives, gathering resources, and battling against AI-controlled enemy factions. Large and unpredictable AI populations combined with the balance of cooperation and competition between the human players will create a rich, repeatable gameplay. Speaking of enemies, there are three AI-controlled factions in the game: the Scourge, the Outlanders, and the Salient. The Scourge are animals infected by a mysterious virus. The Outlanders are typical enemy humans, while the Salient are AI-controlled AI. Each faction behaves differently, and there are strategies to their potential engagement. Sit back and let the factions fight each other, or get stuck in. It's up to you and your teammates. But be warned, there will be hundreds, he says hundreds, of AI enemies in the scavenger game world. You are not alone. Now, what's really interesting about what he said there about hundreds, Scavengers is using Spatial OS, and what Spatial OS will allow Scavengers to do is potentially create massive open worlds, anything that you never played before, like on a console, with hundreds, maybe even 1,000 human players and 10,000 AIs. I did a little video on this a little while ago. I'll link that in the description. But that is the gist of the three articles. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked today's video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Any new information I find, I will be sure to give you guys that information. Follow me on my Twitch, follow me on my Twitter, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.